Welcome back to Cactus Flats!
Let's go. Alright, I'm going to try to film a series of cinematic shots of each of the main features out at the trail. So I've got a little list. This should be interesting. Starting here at Lola's Launchpad.
Howdy fam. I think this is the first real feature on the property and was, I'm pretty sure, Chad's idea. He noticed that sweet gap in between the oaks, asked me to clear it so we could build a ramp, and I'm pretty sure the next time I saw him, I had already built the entry, which he got on the bike and boosted immediately. I had to build the downside though, the training wheels, if you will, before I had the confidence to ride this thing, but I'm pretty sure I might be taking that thing off pretty soon. I understand this video might not be the most interesting. There are no bike shots. Boo! It's just me walking around the features Michael Bay style, learning how to film a subject and make it look, I don't know, epic, cinematic, dope, whatever.
Let's do a couple shots here at the skinny line, which is still kind of in progress.
This here's skinny plank is the remnant of the only pine tree that we had on the property, which up and died last year during a heat wave. And those have become the norm here in Central Texas during the summer and fall months. Y'all, it gets hot, like biblical hot.
With the sweet shot.
Is that why Texas has so many churches? Anyway, this is by far the worst chainsaw cut I've ever made. It's crooked and sloppy, but oddly, that twist in the plank really fits the site and it makes the board kind of fun to ride, actually.
Speaking of, there's Princess Flufferton right there. And her super jealous brother.
Hi, Lola. Landscaping for us, huh?
You're so sweet. Hi, Char-Char. You want to look at the camera and say hi?
Don't kiss it, you silly
Kiss. Run it. Let's go. Let's go. Go, 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 go.
So, with the exception of the rustic kicker I built in this video, this area has remained pretty unchanged and raw for a reason. I've got an idea for a whale tail or a snake's tongue feature in this area that will hopefully get built this year. Now, a whale's tail is way over my pay grade, so I know it's ambitious, but I hope to enlist the help of some fellow YouTubers in the build-out. Recently, I've made a few really interesting contacts, and I'm really excited to not only meet and ride with these guys, but also bring them by so they can see the trail and help me really understand and see what all is possible out here. Because, like most of you know, I've only been doing this building part for just over a year now, and really, I'm so new to mountain biking and what is, what's difficult and what's rideable and learning about, what can be done on a bike that,
Rock drop.
for me, the real benefit is going to be seeing what somebody else sees and understanding like, oh, I think that line looks good, but maybe somebody else sees it as like, oh, hell yeah, that is perfect. Let's build something. So, I don't know. All that stuff is coming soon.
Bonus Maui cat footage.
And finally, we end up way down in the creek where the mountain bike trolls live. This spot is so cool, y'all. It's so fun and so intimidating if you are new to dropping in on a steep wall. It really took me a few days to conquer this feature. Check out that video. but it still gets me every now and then. Even though the line is nice and wide at the bottom, that big compression is kind of rough, so you really got to watch out to not clip a tree at the bottom. There is that cedar right there hanging off the wall. Actually took a little bit of damage during the ice storm, so more than likely it's going to get removed this year. My neighbor Dale has yet to complete this bridge. I hope he's doing okay. I haven't seen him down there in a few months. Gonna have to go over to his house and chat him up and see if he's alright, and double check if it's okay for me to finish up the bridge, because I'm excited to get out there and ride this loop in its entirety, and that bridge is a key piece of the puzzle. From top to bottom, the trail is about a quarter mile, and in that run, you lose close to 90 feet in elevation. The way everything works is, once you enter Fox Hill, you basically have 4 options to get down to the creek, and then 1 switchback trail that climbs back up to the top. This year I hope to create more of that good flow, focusing on berms, turns, and features that help you carry speed through the trail. Right now there's a lot of brake checking on each of the downhill runs, so I'd really like to work on removing that need to brake as much with a well-banked turn or a switchback, something appropriate for the elevation, yet challenging and flowy at the same time.
Boots rarely gets featured. She's our old kitty. She's our old Siamese cat. She stays in the house all the time, and she's pretty skittish, but she's also very special to me. I love her very much. So Habibu, and don't eat all my pizza.
If any of you are wondering how I got those drone-looking shots of the troll zone, here's your answer. I strapped Chad's camera and gimbal to a 20-foot painter's pole and swooped it through the trees. That activity there will really wear your shoulders out, by the way, but it produces some super cool footage. I hope you guys enjoyed. Next week, we get back on the bike and head out for...
It's my first mountain bike race.
Evan and I race the Rocky Hill Roundup in Smithville, Texas. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next week, fam. Peace.